Hello everybody and welcome back to Stellaris, where we are currently working on pushing these lads out of our territory here. And that is of course a very important thing for us to do. We're not doing so well on the energy credits or the minerals front right now, and that is reasonably expected. Now we're still working on gathering together our transport fleet here. And I would like to get some form of a leader here. Let's have Yolanda Morales here be our leader. That'll be fine. And for her, we can do... None of these are relevant. I guess we could get, like, cloaking strength. But we definitely want some army traits here. That's for sure. We're going to go for a general. There we go. And let's go for army damage. Perfect. So we're attacking down here in Tuban, and we are absolutely winning this engagement. This is not going very well for them at all. So we'll just cruise on through here with our reinforcements piling in, take over this location. That looks excellent.
Evading hostiles.
Okay. So I would like to send one of our forces, and I think this is a good one here, to go to Tau Ceti to cut off any opportunity that they have to move additional forces up here. While the rest of these forces are all going to head out, for now, to Jormundir. So that'll be okay, and I want to grab Transport Fleet 2. We're going to go land on Tuban, which should be a very, very easy landing. We're going to go take that back. So that looks
Shipwreck
excellent.
Study. Fascinating.
Okay, we just completed some debris up over here. Speaking of which, we should probably continue to work our way through over here. So this is Hezar currently. I'm assuming we don't have this under control. Okay. There we go. That's what we want. Now, I want to head over like this, and then from there up to Dwitham. Perfect. That'll be fine. Now, we have another fleet
Station
on the way over
sustaining
here.
damage.
We should probably reinforce our fleets, although there's not all that much to be done there. But that is looking very, very solid right now. So we're going to go hit
Striking
Tau
hostile
Ceti here.
station.
Perfect. And we're just going to eliminate all of these little orbital components here. I forget what they're called.
Fleet silenced.
Defense platforms. That's what they're called. So we have a couple of fleets here and there that are quote-unquote dead. It's not true, to be clear. It is definitely not true. I want to check to see, do we have a colony planned for these locations? We don't, and I definitely want to get one going. So we're going to get going up over here. I'm not doing too much else for construction for right now, but I definitely do want to get colony ships going for those locations. Things are economically going to be a little bit on the awkward side for us for a little bit, but that is okay. So we've got the 5th fleet on the way over. We're going to send that to Tau Ceti.
Striking hostile station.
And we're taking Jormundir back, which was, of course, fully expected. At this moment, we're going to reinforce our fleets, and all of these guys are going to head up to Eptrabon. So that looks good. This station is under our control. We're going to have to go take back Jormundir Prime, but that is okay.
Ships sustaining damage.
Excellent. So we're just holding in Tau Ceti with this fleet for now. I want to go ahead and attack a little further in. We can push in to certainly Fuldabon. That'll be good.
Spaceport offline.
Okay. So next up, I want to see what we've got going on up over here. Nothing too major changing on this front right now. So we're attacking Eptrabon, and we're going to do a lot of damage to these guys. They can't deal with this. We've consolidated our forces together, and it's pretty over, to be honest. There's very, very little that they can do here. I want to check in on how long our shipyard queues are. Okay, they're not too bad. They're not too bad at all.
Station.
Can we get a mega shipyard upgrade going? We can, and we should. So we'll get going on that right now. We push them out of Eptrabon, and from here, we're going to go attack Borbo. They have forces all the way down over here, but that is fine
Shipwreck
for
study.
right now.
Fascinating.
So this looks good. So our science ship is up over this way. Do we have our second science ship? Yes, we do. And we're going to have, say, our grand storyteller come down here and start researching these projects. Should be quite safe here. at this point. So I'm not too concerned about that. I'm a little concerned about our energy credits, but we've got a large zero stockpile that we can bring to sale in order to deal with that for now. So that is okay for the moment. So I want these guys here to all head over to Borbo. They'll arrive there in a few days, but it'll definitely take us a little bit to get there.
Striking hostile station.
Cool. So we're going to be landing on Tuban Prime. That's excellent. And we're going to take back these territories. We're also going to attack Miriam, but for now we're just building up our forces for that. So this is all looking reasonably fine.
Commencing planetary.
Now we're going to run out of minerals very soon. I'm going to buy in 5,000 of them. That'll do for the moment. And we do have astral actions available. Do we want to do anything with them? Actually, right now the answer is no.
Damage.
So that'll be fine. We're going to go take back Borbo.
Striking hostile
And
station.
apparently, they broke some of our stations here. It's very rude of them. But getting Borbo back is going to be a very big deal for us economically. So that's good. We'll get this back online, and once we
Planetary
do...
incursion
Yeah, we're taking
initiative
Tuban Prime back.
successful.
Once we do, we're going to attack Jormundir again. But this alone is going to help a lot in our mineral department. So that looks good. We're going to go take Canaan back. And that'll be wonderful. I'm not sure where this ship is intended to go. It is a destroyer. I'm just going to disband it for now. That'll be fine. And we'll continue to reinforce our fleets here. So for the moment, we're holding at Fulbadon. And we're working on pushing them out of here. I don't know why this is still showing up as fully occupied by them. It's not. We hold the station.
Spaceports
But
sustaining
whatever.
damage.
We're going to take Jormundir Prime back here, and that will be great. We're going to attack Canaan. What do they have for strength down here? They have a decent
Commencing
amount of strength in
planetary incursion
Tiersonia is the
initiative.
answer. But for now, this is reasonably fine. So we're going to be working on some debris out over this direction for right now. That'll keep that science ship busy for a while. We've got a lot of debris out this way as well that we can work on. And that sounds very, very good.
Striking hostile
And yeah, we'll just
station.
push our way on up over this way. So this is the Republic of Shantar Prime up here. The Crush Collective is not part of this war. So I'm currently thinking about our path that we're going to take through here. And the answer is we're going to go something like this, although we're going to have to backtrack no matter what. And then come and backtrack over this way, like so. So that's fine for now. We've got our forces heading into Cana, and we'll
Shipwreck
easily
study.
win this battle.
Fascinating.
No problem there. We are maxed on minor artifacts. I'm going to sell to private collectors. We absolutely want some of that. Let's find military applications here, and combat drugs is, I think, absolutely fine here. Let's also reverse engineer an arcane technology. Now, we should probably go through some of these jobs. So here, let's get a robotic assembly plant going. Here on this tech world, I would like to upgrade a research complex. Here on this tech world, same scenario. On this forge world, we'll put in a generator district. On this, an industrial district. On this generator world, we're just going to wait for that to migrate. On Robelius Industrial, we could upgrade our affluence center, and I'm actually going to do that. What else do we need? Well, on Mars Generator, we should definitely get a generator district going. That'll help offset our really big deficit on energy credits right now. That said, our energy credit deficit is, I think, somewhat artificial. We'll come back to that. This refinery world, we definitely need a city district on. This tech world, we can build a research complex upgrade. This mining world, we need a migration, and I'm not going to manually migrate right now. So let's get an advanced research complex here, and then on our capital, we just need a migration. So that looks reasonable. Cool. So the dimensional fleet is working on heading down here. We need to get in here and eliminate these guys, right? Next, our transport fleet is going to head up to Miram, and the question is, how powerful are the armies here? It's actually quite powerful. This is a world where they have fortresses. So we're going to come and start bombarding here. Hang on, where did that go? Okay, here we go. We're going to come and start bombarding here. That'll be fine. In Tau Ceti, what do we got here? It's better, but it's not perfect. So let's go bombard in Tau Ceti as well for the moment. There we go. And we're just waiting on our dimensional fleet getting caught up here. So that looks good. We'll continue to reinforce, although we're not lacking that much for ships. So that's looking good. What spaceport is sustaining damage? We're attacking in Dwitham. Yeah, this seems fine. This seems absolutely A-okay here. This is what we want to be doing. We're fighting the science ship. Okay, whatever. I don't care about that. That's completely fine. So we've got these guys gathered up here, and I want them to group up right here. Excellent. And they're going to jump in as soon as they are prepared for this. 51 cruisers. That's a lot of cruisers. Ah, the orbital bombardment has sparked a council to discuss how we should respond in the hypothetical scenario of a surrender. We would allow them to surrender. It's a hypothetical scenario, so, I mean,
Striking hostile station.
that's all we've got is a hypothetical. But that is definitely something that we are interested in allowing. No doubt about that. So Alpha Centauri mining here, yeah, we're waiting on that. I want to pull these guys over to here. We're going to enter orbit, and we need to work on that for a while. So this is only 182. Let's move that down to Miriam. I think we're done gathering our army for the time being. And all of these guys are going to jump into Tiersonia. Cool.
Research concluded.
So over we go, and we are going to do a lot of damage to these guys. Yeah, they're actually spread out in a really bad fashion. So we managed to eliminate one of those fleets extraordinarily easily,
Striking hostile
while the
station.
others are just grouped up over here, and they are not going to last very long. Excellent. One of them retreated, another one retreated, another one. Okay, and this is under our control. Fantastic. So I want to pull all of these forces at this point over to Miriam, and we're going to start bombarding at Bidjosk. Now, our orbital bombardment is currently selective. We can move it to indiscriminate, and I would like to bombard a little bit faster here. Devastation is only at 1%, and this is going to take some time.
Initial colonization
No doubt
phase
about that.
commencing.
So that's okay. We've got about... Okay, we definitely need some energy credits here. Let's get some energy credits flowing. Let's reinforce our ships. This generator world is fine for the moment. Okay. So we've taken back anywhere that we lost. Rebellious Industrial is needing something. We can put in an industrial district here. That seems fine. We're needing a migration here. That's okay. And on this mining world here, we'll put in a planetary capital. That will be absolutely fine for the time being. Okay. So I want to make sure that these guys are set to indiscriminate. And I want to make sure that all of these are set to indiscriminate as well. Excellent. So they're going to head on over. It'll take them some time to get there. That's all understood. Okay, we need a physics research, and we'll probably just go for tachyon lances. That's the only non-repeatable tech this year. So that looks good. And of course, we do need to do something about this energy credit situation. No doubt about that.
Initial
but we
colonization
will
phase
get
commencing.
there. So that sounds good. How are we doing over here? We're at 9% devastation. Okay. We definitely need to continue to do work there. So they're at 100% at this point, but this war is probably going to be ongoing for a while. Is my current
Spaceport
guess.
sustaining damage. Striking hostile station.
Ah, they're attacking over here through the Kresh Collective. So we're going to need to pull a fleet over to deal with this. Yeah, one fleet should be capable of it. Which fleet do we want to pull over? Well, this one is kind of the best positioned to do it. We can just jump drive them to Barnard Star and then make our way over like so.
Hostile
Now, they're going to have
IFF
some
signatures
loss in
detected.
performance due to the jump
Spaceport
driving,
offline.
but we can get there much more quickly, while these guys are almost in position to take over that bombardment.
Shipwreck study.
So that seems okay for now.
Fascinating.
We'll just jump drive over, and we'll just pop in. Okay, so we're here now. We're at 100K. That's not too bad, actually. That's pretty decent.
Hostile IFF signatures detected.
And I'm assuming our construction
Hostile
ship is trying to
IFF
run away.
signatures detected. Station sustaining damage.
So the construction ship runs away, and we're going to head in up over to Zeldra.
Spaceport offline.
We'll arrive there eventually, but we're slowed down by the jump drive as well. So that is all understood. The jump drive is able to get us much closer, but we're going to have some temporary downsides to it as well. So we've got a bunch of bombardment happening over here right now. We're up to 24%. That's looking good. How did they get back into Tiersonia? Well, we'll send one of our smaller fleets over here, possibly the Dimensional Fleet. That'll be fine. So we're going to have to respond to these kind of awkward threats here and there.
Initial colonization phase complete.
So we're attacking in Zeldra. We shouldn't have any problem dealing with these here, although these guys are going to die. They are, that's not going to go well for them. We do see additional forces on the way in over here, so they are definitely attempting to reinforce this area. That's fine. If we didn't have the jump drive malice, we would have absolutely massacred these. As it is, we're doing pretty well. So this isn't too big of an issue.
Evading hostiles.
Okay, where are these alleged hostiles at? Okay, they're down here in Canum. Right. So I want you to be focused on dealing with those hostiles. That'll be fine. Up over this way, we want to definitely attack up over here. That looks good.
Sustaining damage.
We want to get this front eliminated. That is a fairly high priority. So we managed to take back Zeldra. That looks good. Overall, we want to get these fleets reinforced, and let's go take back J. And we'll just leave these guys up in this area, probably. That'll be fun. This generator station, however, we could definitely build a reactor district in. Oh, we just ran out of energy credits. Okay, I did not intend for that to happen. That's going to be a problem. The energy shortage is going to reduce our ship weapons damage and the sublight speed for a while. That's unfortunate. I did not intend for that to happen. That was my mistake. Cool. So over here on Miram, we are going to be bombarding. We're at 60% bombardment, so that's looking good. How are the armies doing? They're down to 580. Okay. I'm fine with continuing the bombardment for now. So this is at 242. I feel like we should come invade Tau Ceti at this point. Oh, this is actually 2 transport fleets? Sure. Come in and land over here. And let's invade there. So that's fine. We will be out of this energy shortage in 15 months, but for the time being, it is mildly obnoxious. But we've already won the decisive battles that we needed to, I feel like. So that should be fine. The Dimensional Fleet should come grab this starbase and then head up to Tiersonia.
Striking hostile station.
Excellent. So that all looks good for right now. We're attacking up in Zunur, which should be absolutely okay. I don't think we'll have any problem there whatsoever. Yeah, this is a 546 station. So that should be okay. We'll just clean up everything over here. The station is gone, and all of this is going to go away as well. Beautiful. That artillery just absolutely doing work right now. We've gained control of Galsiposk via orbital bombardment. Okay, I don't think that's true. We actually invaded them. But whatever. We're going to head down to here next, and we'll start bombardment there. That's 1745, so that'll take a little bit to get that underway. Let's move back to Bidjosk. Actually, we're going to gain control of this very soon as well. Yeah, there we go. We gained control of that via orbital bombardment too. So that looks good. Let's head over to here and continue to bombard.
Initial colonization phase complete.
We have not grabbed the Canum station here. There we go. I had to order them to grab it again. Weird, but whatever. So Zunur is currently under our control, and we are busily fighting up over here still. There's these guys that are still giving us some trouble. We're just using them as target practice, though. There we go. They're all cleaned up. Excellent. So let's continue. We don't have any ships to reinforce. Okay, never mind. We're going to go hit Cam in that case. And after Cam falls, we're going to attack like Satula, Celia, and Kazon, and then that'll be this entire side taken care of. So that's no problem. This is all nice and under control. This fleet has reappeared here. They must have been cloaked.
Shipwreck studied.
I think that's what's going on there. I think they were cloaked.
Hostile IFF.
That's fine. So we're going to run out of energy credits again. We don't want to do that. Let's sell some zero for the moment. That'll be fine.
Striking hostile station.
Clear up this station. Very short range on this dimensional fleet, for sure. Do we need to keep the dimensional fleet around? That's an interesting question. The dimensional fleet is significantly increasing the maintenance cost of our military ships. I think we're going to get rid of it at this point. I really don't think we need it. We needed it as a rapid response force previously, but I think we're okay. So I would like to go defend the Gindor black hole here. And really, we'd like to get to like the Rebellion Vortex, but we would need passage through the Kresh Collective. There's no way they're going to give us that. Yeah, there's absolutely no way that they're going to open their borders to us. They're rivaled, and that's not going to be a thing. So that's fine for now. But we should have significantly dropped... Yeah, this cut our maintenance of our fleet in half. So that should be really, really solid for us. It's still going to be expensive. No doubt about that. But yeah, 663, that's much better. So that sounds good. How are we doing on our bombardments here? Okay, we're definitely making our way through that. So that sounds good. I want to specifically be chasing down this fleet. Although, for now, we're probably going to want to head up over here. That'll be fine. So we're just going to have this fleet in this area to chase all that down. Cam has fallen. I want to go take Satula next. And then we'll just push them out of this area. That looks absolutely wonderful. I assume we are working on... everything up over here, yeah. We've got some projects that we can research here, and as far as this science ship goes, we've also got some in Eptrabon. We can head down to Canum, to Tirsonia, and we can head over to Fulbadon as well. So that all looks great.
In deep space.
We're absolutely winning this war, and honestly, I don't think they have anything they can do anymore. I mean, they can try these incursions here and there, but it's not going to do very much. So this seems great. I mean, yeah, these guys are going to run around a bit over here. I don't care. They can do that if they like. I'd like to pull a construction ship down over this way, though, and come build the research stations in Borbo. So I want to get our hands on that. That'll be fine. So Miram and Tau Ceti are currently under our control. That will consolidate together our empire, which would be very, very good for us at the end of this war. In theory.
Spaceports sustaining damage.
In theory. So they're up in Nihal now? Okay. That's fine. We're going to continue to look to go after them. We'll gain physics insight and the astral boost, which will increase our sublight speed and help us catch them. So that'll be good, and this outpost is going to go away very, very quickly. No issues there in theory. So we want to head here, and that is this entire area cleaned up. From there, we can start thinking about, like, a bombardment over in Hizar. Although I highly doubt that we're going to get this territory without a claim. I don't think that's the way this is going to work. But we need the Federation president to make those determinations, not us. We do have claims down here, and I would like to press those claims. So that would be fine. So we're going to get this bombardment done soon enough. That looks solid. And yeah, there's not all that much that they can do from here. So we're going to attack up in Nihal eventually.
Spaceports sustaining damage.
And they're still fighting the spaceport up here. So this is going to go very poorly for them. They're going to get caught. They are, in fact, caught. They instantly retreat, And let's just go park back at the Gindor black hole. They're basically, actually we should park at Zedra. They're going to attack in Jit or Glindor black hole or Sirius or Maraid or somewhere down over here, right? That'll be fine. I'm not too concerned about it.
Fascinating.
Okay, so we've got all of this territory up here occupied. It's not all fully occupied because we are lacking control of some of the worlds, but we definitely want to get working on that. So that all looks good. We could try to make some claims out over this direction. So the cartel here. If we were to make these claims, we're in an offensive war right now, so it would cost twice as much as it normally would. I think for the moment, we don't make any claims down here. We'll come back to it if we feel like we have things to gain. So at this point, we can definitely separate these fleets. I'll send you up to Raman, and from here, I would like you to start bombarding here. And then this fleet, I'd like to send down this way, and it can start bombarding right there. And then the third fleet here, where do we want it to go? Well, I kind of want it to head out to, like, Redamon. If we can get this taken care of, then we won't have to defend this area. To that end, I'm thinking about jump driving this again if it's off cooldown. It is. What if we were to just jump drive to here and attack their rear? I feel like this is a good idea. So we're going to do exactly that. 3, 2, 1, and jumped. Perfect. So they have some forces in this area, but it's nothing we can't handle. We do see they have a few small forces up over this way. That's fine. Excellent.
Spaceports sustaining
So they're going to try to hold this area, no doubt about it, but this is going to be very painful for them to do. They're going to take, at the very least, extremely heavy losses here, while in the meantime, we're just rampaging down this way. So this is going to be very bad for them. That's for sure. They were attempting to attack us in the rear. But yeah, this is going poorly for them. Also a bit for us, due to the jump drive and the immediate attack.
Striking hostile
So there is that. Do we want to pull out of this?
Spaceports sustaining damage.
I feel like our front line collapsed a little bit too much here. But I also feel like I want to just do whatever damage we can to them.
Spaceport offline.
Interesting. They're going out over here to attack and leaving our battleships and our Titan alone. That's very interesting.
Striking hostile
Of course, now they're coming back because they eliminated that.
Council agenda available.
Okay, let's go ahead and retreat here. I still want to take that attack there. They're back in the Gindor black hole. That's not surprising. And we're going to need to continue to push through to Redamon here. But we have multiple fronts that we can do this on. And we're out of energy credits again. Okay, we'll sell those off. That's fine for now. But it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we're going to continue pushing our advantage on this side. We'll get that fleet back. And once it gets back, we'll reinforce it. In fact, we should probably reinforce everything else first. And we are definitely going to look to take this area and defend the Gindor black hole. The question is, what does all of that mean? Right? I'm also noting these guys here. Are they going to lose that battle? No, they're going to win it. So instead, we should tell these guys, head over to Jazu. That'll be fine. But it is time to put that cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, this is going to be pretty over in this area. There's very little that they can do on this front. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, Atala, Andy McGar, Ali Lee, Dark Horse, Upper Cumberland Gamers, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Tommy, Kentogan, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video. And as always, I will see you all next time.